Alright, can you watch that?
Yeah. Okay, mine might take a little longer because I wrote notes, so I have to look at the notes.
Yeah, we just cut it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Don't move the camera too
No,
much.
just try to center her.
Just make sure you refocus it.
Oh, it doesn't turn, does it?
It does, but you have to unscrew it.
Yeah,
I'm
this
too
is good.
lazy
This
to
is
do it.
good. This is good.
Refocus it.
That always this one. Okay.
Is it good?
Yeah. Dang, the lighting is very bright. It's like it's very bright.
Yeah, it is, but whatever.
I'm like,
what are you gonna do?
Okay.
In a perfect world, we'd have like a backlight, but
Right.
no budget.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Please state your name and how long you've been ACF for.
Oh, I'm Kelsey, and what's the other question?
How long have you been ACF for?
Okay. I'm Kelsey, and I've been in ACS since my junior spring quarter.
What first brought you to ACF?
Look at my notes. Don't worry. Yeah, so I've heard a little bit about ACF before joining, but I think I more so decided to check it out after like I knew like some people already in the community, and so I asked my friend Jessica to bring me one day, and she did, and I kind of just like stuck through it as well after that.
What were your first impressions of the community here?
I think my first impressions on like the first day I went was that it was very small. I think that it's definitely grown a lot since I first joined, but I think that like the same feelings that I felt when I joined are still there. I think everyone was really like welcoming and friendly. And I'm, glad that, as we've been able to grow, those same, I guess, characteristics or aspects still hold true. So, yeah.
Why did you stay in ACF?
等一下. Okay. I think I definitely like the community was a big part of it. I think another part was I went to retreat the first week or the week that I joined or first checked out ACF. And I think like it was a very nerve-wracking experience, but I was able to like meet a lot of people and hear a lot of like personal stories in like a very short amount of time. And I think one of the reasons I decided to stay was through that retreat. I think I was able to really see people being really passionate about their faith and really passionate about furthering their relationship with God. And I think that was something that was very cool to see and something that I also wanted for myself. So I decided to stay.
What are some of your most meaningful moments in ACF? Is there anything specific?
I think the first thing that comes to mind was this past retreat. So like in winter quarter, I think it was really cool to like go to this retreat as like, I guess a senior or like a upperclassman. Yeah. Wait, can I start it over?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Memorable moments.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think the first thing that comes to mind was like the most recent retreat. Okay. Yeah. I think the most memorable story or like the one that comes to mind first was this past retreat. I think it was really cool to see kind of like meet a lot of new faces there. But it was also really cool just to see like how ACF has grown in this past year that I've joined. I think one memorable moment from the retreat was I think at the last day, like everyone was like kind of just like worshiping and jamming out and just like kind of enjoying the presence of everyone. And I think that was something really cool to see. And it kind of was really cool to see as like I'm as a senior leaving that like that's the community that's still gonna like hold true after I leave. So yeah.
What lessons have you learned from being here?
I skipped this part of the question when I was writing my notes. I think a lesson. I think a lesson that I learned was like just the importance of reaching out. I think in AACF, like that was like the first time that I heard the like term one-on-one like so like commonly used. But I think it's really cool and like definitely something that I've learned from AACF and something that I want to continue to do in like my everyday life, I guess, just like not being afraid to reach out and knowing that like good conversations and you're able to like strengthen relationships through those one-on-one conversations.
What makes Christian community different / important to you?
I think one thing that makes Christian community like different and important as well for me is that like when you're surrounded by people that are Christians, I guess like your values align. And I think that especially in college, sometimes you do need people to like keep you accountable. And I think it's like, you know, if I have like an issue or a problem that is like happening in my life, I think it's really cool to kind of get advice from Christian friends and, you know, hear that they're praying for me or like kind of guiding me in a more like giving me more like spiritual advice in a way. I think that's something that sticks out to me.
How have you grown from your time at AACF?
I think one way that I've grown was definitely when I took on the responsibility of being a small group leader this year. It was something that was kind of out of my comfort zone, but I think that through that opportunity, I was able to. Wait, what was the question? I was like saying words, and I was like.
Keep that in. What was the question, compilation? That could be the outtakes.
What was the question?
Okay.
Oh, how have I grown?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I was getting there. Okay, let me start over. Okay. I think one way that I was able to grow through AACF was when I took on the responsibility of like small group leader. It was something that was definitely like a little nerve-wracking to me and something that was out of my comfort zone. But I think that through that opportunity, I was able to kind of like further my journey through faith, as well as like helped me kind of be more confident in my leadership skills and how I'm able to like reach out to like the women in our small group and those things. So yeah, I don't know if I really answered the question, but there you go. Yeah.
What is the piece of advice you would give to the upperclassmen now that we're gone?
Upperclassmen?
Yeah.
Like what's an example of an answer?
Anything.
I think like upperclassmen, like people going to be seniors.
Yeah.
Okay. I think one advice I would give is I think it kind of goes along with like the theme of reaching out or like having or furthering those one-on-one relationships. I think in your last year you can get kind of caught up in like worrying about the future, like worrying about things that have not happened yet. So I think one advice I would give is just like kind of stay in the moment, stay in the present, and kind of continue to further those relationships that are already around you.
What is a piece of advice you would give to your younger self or to the underclassmen?
I think one piece of advice I would give my younger self and underclassmen, I think it would be just like it's okay to do things alone. I think when I was a freshman, I was really scared to like join new communities or join like a fellowship, like if I just go by myself. So I would always like ask a friend to come with me, and if they say no, then it kind of deters me from going. But I think that, you know, if I could kind of redo college in a way, I think I would definitely kind of have more confidence in myself and know that it's okay to kind of do things on my own and experience these new experiences, I guess. Because I think that when you're able to do that, you're growing growing within yourself, but you're also able to like, you know, grow in new relationships and meet new people.
Do you have any final words or goodbyes you would like to say to everyone?
I think just like wait, can I say it again? I like doing. Oh, okay.
Just do you want to clap?
Oh, okay. The advice. Wait, what was it?
Any final words? Any final words or advice you would like to say to
Okay. Final advice, I think, or final words. I think just like thank you to everyone who has kind of been on my journey within AACF and also just within college. I think it's safe to say that I've definitely made a lot of new friends and strengthened relationships that I can see progress after college. And so I'm very grateful for that. So just thank you for being with me on my college experience.
Good.
Okay. Yeah.